Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Money in the Bank as we have a sold out crowd here tonight in Hillsborough. As an epic show here tonight as we have matches on matches here, as we have 6 here tonight at Money in the Bank. Starting first as we have Edge, Fury, Dexter Lumis, AJ Styles, John Moxley, RVD in the men's Money in the Bank will take place coming up next on the card here at Money in the Bank. And also tonight we have the WWE Television Championship as a franchise player of the WWE, the TV champion John Cena take against Daniel Bryan in a match tonight for the TV Championship later on here. And also we will have later the WWE World Heavyweight Championship as a man known as Sting will take on the 17-time World Heavyweight Champion tonight in the main event at Money in the Bank, the Nature Boy Ric Flair. And now let's get to the show. And let's get now to the first matchup on the show here tonight card as we have Dexter Lumis will come to the ring first in this 6-man men's Money in the Bank. And here comes Dexter Lumis, walks down to the ring, and he is a terror, I've got to say. And he walks down very slowly and very cold, coming down to the ring. He won his qualifying matchup to be involved here tonight's Money in the Bank. Can he become Mr. Money in the Bank and hopefully cash in on the WWE World Heavyweight Champion or the WWE Universal Championship? That could happen to any of the 6 guys here tonight. Whoever wins out of this 6-man Money in the Bank. One winner will be winning the briefcase here tonight and an opportunity for a whole year to actually cash in their briefcase in. It could be tonight, it could be on Raw, it could be at WrestleMania next year, it could be. It's a long way, a whole year of a contract to have a chance to fight for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship or Universal Championship. And it all comes down to in this match here right now at Money in the Bank. And we've got a lot more. We've got Women's Money in the Bank match also later on here tonight as well. So we'll find out who comes up on top of that as well. But Dexter Lumis is in the ring first as he's a part of this Money in the Bank matchup as the first participant to be involved. And now here comes to the ring the Rage of our superstar Edge. And Edge has won it before, we all know, in 2005, I think it was 2005 at WrestleMania 21 was the time when Edge won the Money in the Bank. And obviously he cashed in on John Cena and became the new WWE Champion just 16 years ago now. And obviously 16 years later, he wants to win it back here tonight. And maybe, just maybe, he might cash in make another history for himself, maybe in the WWE, in the new era of WWE, hopefully here. And he walks down to the ring right now. He is ready, he's getting pumped, he's getting up for this occasion right now. And he runs to the ring as his action is going to be inside the ring right now, as it's going to be Edge, and it's also going to be here Dexter Lumis, as both are in the ring right now in this Money in the Bank match. And now here comes the third participant who will be coming up into the ring right now after this entrance. It's going to be finished up with Edge right now in the middle of this very ring. Let's find out on our third participant who will be involved. And here comes A-Town Fury, the young 25-year-old prospect in the WWE, the youngest prospect in sports entertainment. He has become the WWE former World Heavyweight Champion in his own right when he won the WWE World Heavyweight title at the pay-per-view at the Elimination Chamber, and he was the youngest ever WWE World Heavyweight Champion just 3 or 4 months ago now. And also he was at WrestleMania, had a match with the Almighty Bobby Lashley and lost to the Almighty, and unfortunately lost the title back to Bobby Lashley grasp after losing to him at the pay-per-view at WrestleMania. And then 2 months later, maybe he might win tonight, and maybe he could cash into the WWE World Heavyweight Champion currently now, Ric Flair, maybe so it could be. Or it could be Sting, it could be, or it could be anyone. Depends on, you've got a whole year you've got to have the contract, the Money in the Bank briefcase in your belt. You've got to cash it in within a year from now. So in a way, it is massive. It's going to be for all the participants will be involved in this Money in the Bank right here, right now, here tonight. And now here comes to the ring the phenomenal AJ Styles here. And this is something for AJ Styles. He's got experience in these sort of matches in the past. When he was in TNA, when he was in the X Division matches, he was involved in. Also involved in a few a couple of Money in the Bank matches himself as well. So he's got the experience in the bag here, AJ Styles. A high flyer. He knows how to be capable in these dangerous matches, and hopefully this could be his time to shine here tonight and win for the first time in his career, in his 22-year career as Mr. Money in the Bank by the end of tonight's matchup. And here he comes to the ring right now, AJ Styles. And AJ Styles comes to the ring in this match here at Money in the Bank. The briefcase is right at the top of the ring. It could be anyone's, it could be by the end of tonight's match. So we'll wait and see who that possibly be. And AJ Styles in the ring right now against the other three, and also the other two will be coming into the ring right now also after the entrance here of AJ Styles here in Money in the Bank here live here in Hillsborough here tonight. We are live here in Hillsborough, Irishland for Money in the Bank pay-per-view. And now here comes the fifth participant who will be involved in this Mr. Money in the Bank, also performs on SmackDown, coming to the ring, and that's going to be the Lunatic Fringe, Jon Moxley, as he is coming to the ring right now. He qualified on SmackDown to be involved in this, and maybe he could be the last man standing with the briefcase in his hands by the end of tonight's match right here, right now. And the Lunatic Fringe come to the ring, and we know that he's a real proper individual. He knows that he's done a lot of things in the past in violent matches and many more, and maybe this could be one of those violent matches in his career he's going to be involved in here tonight, Jon Moxley. And now coming to the ring, the last but not least, here comes Rob Van Dam, RVD. And RVD, a guy of course has won it in 2006, this is Money in the Bank briefcase, and cashed it in on John Cena at ECW's One Night Stand way back in 2006. And maybe for another, let's say, well, 16 years later, he might even win it here tonight and may win the WWE World Heavyweight Champion or Universal Champion, depends on who he cashes it onto. And there you go, RVD is in the ring, the last one participant involved in this men's Money in the Bank matchup is Raw. Representing Raw, we've got Fury, we've got also as well representing Raw as well Dexter Lumis, and also as well Edge are the three individuals representing Monday Night Raw. Representing SmackDown, we've got RVD and also AJ Styles and Jon Moxley representing the Blue Brand. So it's 3 from Raw and 3 from SmackDown will be involved all together in this Money in the Bank match right now. And here we go. Here we go, let's get this contest underway, shall we? The Money in the Bank. And it is right now, all the 6 involved. And now Rob Van Dam now gets thrown onto the ropes there by AJ Styles. And AJ Styles there throws him onto the ropes. And now Edge now goes after here on Jon Moxley and throws Moxley onto the corner of the ring here. And now Edge there spears him out of the ring. Yeah, Edge spears him out the ring now. All face first there from the Rated R Superstar again here in this match. And now goes after now Jon Moxley now. And now AJ Styles there doing some chops there into the chest there of Edge. And now Moxley now throws AJ Styles to the corner here. Net breaker there from Jon Moxley. And now, no. And now, Edge now throws him onto the ropes and chucks him out of the ring. And now, meanwhile here, now Edge now throws him onto the rope here. No. Now Edge onto the ropes. A big boot right to the side of the face. Now, oh, knee right into the side there. Nice there from Edge again. And now another one again there onto Edge there to Moxley. And now looks like Edge now going underneath the ring here. He looks like he's going to get something underneath the ring. What's he going to get now? He's going to get a ladder. He's going to get. Now, oh, no. And now, no. Edge. Oh, takedown there onto Jon Moxley. Another one again there from Edge again. Edge is really doing the business here in the ring here, I've got to say. And he's doing that right now. And now he's got a ladder now in his hands. And now, oh, hits him with it. With that ladder right onto Jon Moxley right there. I'll tell you, another ladder right there, hit shot there to AJ Styles. And now he snatches off him that ladder there from Moxley, now hits Edge with it. And now Edge rolls out the ring, and obviously Rob Van Dam is also out the ring. And also Fury's out of the ring as well, rolled out, as those three have pretty much hurt themselves. And this match is quite violent. Now Moxley just tosses Dexter Lumis out of the ring. And now Jon Moxley now with a paradigm shift there onto AJ Styles. And now Moxley are going to the top rope maybe. He might get the briefcase, he might do. He might get it, he might win it. And now Edge now goes after, Moxley fell off the ladder, he fell off, he did. And that wasn't good for him to fall off because he wants to win the whole entire thing. You've got to get that briefcase and win the whole thing. You've got a contract for a whole year to cash in on the World Champion or the Universal Champion within a year from now. And don't you go anywhere, guys, because we'll be back after commercial break in this Money in the Bank matchup. Don't go anywhere, guys. And it's confirmed on the 15th of July, the next pay-per-view will take place. It will be SummerSlam taking place next month from now on July the 15th. But anyway, meanwhile, Edge there spears Dexter Lumis outside of the ring. The regular superstar doing so well so far. He is supreme in this matchup. He speared Dexter Lumis right there outside of the ring. And now it looks like AJ Styles now. It goes after here on Rob Van Dam. Now Edge now has got the ladder set out here in the ring. Now Edge now going to the top rope. He's climbing out. He might get the briefcase. He might want to cash it in. I think he definitely does. Edge now has got the opportunity to go on top of the ladder here and reach the briefcase and win the whole entire matchup. He's got the briefcase in his hands. Edge, the regular superstar, could do it. And now Styles now stopping Edge. But hold a second. Rob Van Dam is climbing up top of the ladder here. And now Rob Van Dam might get the briefcase. And he does. And Rob Van Dam is Mr. Money in the Bank. And wins here tonight against the other five here in Money in the Bank. And he's got the briefcase. And he can win it anytime, any place within a year, for a chance to cash in for the World Heavyweight Championship or the Universal Championship. It will be likely to be the Universal Championship as he's on SmackDown, and he wins it tonight here against Edge, Moxley, Fury, AJ Styles and Lumis. And I've got to say, he is your winner and Mr. Money in the Bank, Rob Van Dam. Let's get now straight into this matchup right here, right now. The second match on the cards is for the WWE Raw Tag Team Championships. Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn taking on here against the Hurt Business, MVP, and Shelton Benjamin and Bobby Lashley the Almighty. As all these three individuals are walking down to the ring, as those three are going to challenge here against Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens for the Raw Tag Team Championships. Obviously they are walking down to the aisle right now in the ring. Benjamin and MVP are former Raw Tag Team Champions. They actually won the belts way back at the Elimination Chamber and lost the titles at WrestleMania against the New Day. Defeated MVP and Shelton Benjamin. But tonight they've got an opportunity back again to fight against Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. They became #1 contenders on Raw after Extreme Rules and defeated the New Day. And they've got to earn their right to be involved in this matchup here in this Raw Tag Team Championship match, as Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens are going to be teaming up to take on MVP and Shelton Benjamin. And now here comes the opponents here of Shelton Benjamin MVP. And here comes Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. and the two individuals who won the Raw Tag Team Championships at Extreme Rules against the New Day, like the last pay-per-view. But tonight here at Money in the Bank, there's an opportunity for him, hopefully, and Sami Zayn to actually, obviously, win here tonight and beat the Hurt Business here. This is an opportunity, this is a challenge that's going to be. And here they come to the ring right now, Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, the Raw Tag Team Champions. And since when Kevin Owens was drafted from SmackDown to Raw, he's been so good with Sami Zayn together as a tag team. These two were actually friends back in Ring of Honor days. They formed together back as a tag team here in WWE. And now they are conquering the Raw Tag Team division, and wonder why they're the Raw Tag Team Champions. And they're going to have a matchup right now against the Hurt Business, Benjamin and MVP, for those Raw Tag Team belts. And this is going to be a very extraordinary match right now in the ring. And here it comes on our left. He is the members of the Hurt Business, Shelton Benjamin, MVP. And introducing the champions, the Raw Tag Team Champions, Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. So Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn giving those Tag Team Championships away to the referee, because the match will be defended here, as those two will defend the Tag Team titles against MVP and Shelton Benjamin. And can the Hurt Business win back the titles, or will Kevin Owens and Zayn retain them? Here we go, and let's get this coverage underway, shall we? And here we go, neck breaker right there from Kevin Owens onto MVP. And now it looks like that now Kevin Owens now, oh my god, he's putting the head of MVP and hits him head first onto the mat. And now Kevin Owens here, now into the midsection. And now he's picking him up here and drops him head first onto the mat. And now stamps him onto the arm once more here. Now goes and tags in there to Shelton Benjamin. Benjamin and Kevin Owens now both at it in the ring. Kick into the face and drops with a DDT right there down on the mat. And now Shelton Benjamin now, kicks him in the arm. Yeah, drops him in the arm there. Now wait a second, now Benjamin. Now that's a move there from Kevin Owens. KO right now. And now into the corner of the ring. Face, hitting right into that turnbuckle. And now Kevin Owens now, what's he doing here? He's putting Benjamin's arm out, looks like, into that corner there. Can he tag in his partner, Sami Zayn, maybe? He's just stamping away there on Shelton Benjamin there. And now, that's a nice one there. Just slams him on the mat. And now Kevin Owens now, drops his arm right into the leg of Benjamin. He's just hitting the knee of Benjamin right there from Kevin Owens. He's got to do everything what it takes, of course, to retain the Tag Team Championships by the end of tonight. And now Kevin Owens now with a cannonball drop into the ribs there of Kevin Owens. Now Owens now picks him up here in this match on Benjamin. And now into the corner here. And now it looks like to me that Kevin Owens now kicks him right into that knee right there. And now meanwhile here, now Kevin Owens now right into that turnbuckle, head first. And now just hitting him into that corner. And now Kevin Owens now really pushing the foot right into that throat there of Benjamin. Other kicks again, other stamps there once again in this match. Punch right into the back. And now drops him right into the back of the head. And now, is it going to be a cover? Is it going to be? Maybe. Benjamin now going to go for a cover. Maybe so. One. Kick out. And now here's a kick out from Benjamin. And now meanwhile here, Benjamin now picks up Kevin Owens. Benjamin, throws him onto the ropes. Onto that throat of Kevin Owens there. Now tagging MVP. Now Owens now crawls across the ring to try and tag into Sami Zayn. And he tags Sami Zayn. And now Sami Zayn's tagged in here. Going off here on MVP. And now DDT right there from Sami Zayn there to MVP. And now going to the top rope. He's going to the top rope. But it's Sami Zayn. Is he going to do it? Jump on top of MVP in the match. And look at him right there, giving it there to the crowd. And now Sami Zayn, kick boot right into the head there from MVP. And now meanwhile here, Sami Zayn now fighting back here. Now MVP now. And now he's picking up Sami Zayn. He's picking up Sami Zayn and drops him onto the ropes right there. Where Benjamin is currently, where he's outside the apron. Went for a tag in the match. And now meanwhile Sami Zayn. And now MVP. And now nice one there. Now there's an elbow there into the head there of Sami Zayn. And now MVP. MVP hits the playmaker on Sami Zayn. Is over. Is it going to be one? A save right there from Kevin Owens there. Saves the day, he does, on Sami Zayn's aid. Benjamin throws Kevin Owens outside of the ring while MVP's in the ring. And looks like he's just kicking and stamping on Sami Zayn right there, his chest. And now, slapping the face there nicely there. Now MVP now. No. Sami Zayn drops him there, right down. And now MVP there tags in there to show on Benjamin this match. And the two tussling out one another here. And now Sami Zayn. That's a nice move there from Sami. And now throws him in his arm right there. And then now Sami Zayn going for a cover here. 1, 2. Kick out. Kick out. Kicked out he did. Now meanwhile Sami Zayn there goes for a Hurricanrana DDT right there onto Shelton Benjamin. That's what you call it right there. That's a cold night move there. Now kick a boot right into that midsection there of Shelton Benjamin. Now tag in there from Kevin Owens. Now Kevin now going to the top rope. Kevin Owens. Now spear out of the ring. And now Benjamin now throws Kevin Owens into the corner. And now he collides him right there. And now cover. 1, 2. Kick out there from Kevin Owens. Yeah, Kevin Owens kicks out. And now Benjamin now picks up Kevin Owens here. What a match of having here, ladies and gentlemen. And now side in the face right there again. Very nice move. And don't go anywhere, guys. We're back after commercial break between MVP and Kevin Owens and the Hurt Business. Sami Zayn now picks up MVP and tossed him right onto the mat right there. And now Sami Zayn there throws some hits and shots right into the head there of MVP. He's got to do everything what it takes to win this matchup here tonight. And now Sami Zayn now, he's trying to do something, a submission hold he's trying to on MVP. And now Kevin Owens is in the ring right now, taking care of business. Now Benjamin right there, spine buster on Kevin Owens. And now meanwhile here, looks like to me that Sami Zayn now, he's now throwing MVP into the corner now. And now Sami Zayn with a Haruva kick right in the head of MVP. Are they going to retain the Raw Tag Team titles here tonight? Is it going to be over? 1, 2, 3. And Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn do retain the Raw Tag Team Champions and defeat the Hurt Business here tonight on Money in the Bank. Here are your winners. And still the Raw Tag Team Champions, Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. And the two have won here tonight and defeated the Hurt Business fair and square. And that's a great win for the Raw Tag Team Champions. A great contest and a great victory. And congratulations for the both of them too. This matchup is for the WWE Television Championship, scheduled for one fall, and it's a singles matchup, and we're both going to have it here tonight. Daniel Bryan versus John Cena for the WWE Television Championship. We all know these two, of course, have been having the issues, of course, way back when Daniel Bryan had a match and a rematch after Extreme Rules. And then Daniel Bryan had a bit of sportsmanship with John Cena, but then turned on him by low blowing Cena, our franchise player of the WWE, and turned on him and disrespected the crowd. And now the crowd really hate Daniel Bryan for what he did way back on SmackDown after Extreme Rules. Although these two had a match-up in Extreme Rules, match itself at Extreme Rules as well, and it was a sportsmanship between the two and respect between the two. But then on SmackDown afterwards, they both set out a rematch on the Blue Show, and then however Daniel Bryan snapped and turned on Cena. And now here tonight, he's got a match again, a rematch for the third time against Cena for the television championship. And we know that Daniel Bryan is going to go one-on-one here against him inside this very ring. And I can't wait to see what is stored for Daniel Bryan in the ring right now. And here we go. And that's Daniel Bryan already in the ring. And now coming to the ring, here comes John Cena. As John Cena coming down to this ring right here, right now, in action here with Daniel Bryan, the Yes Man. And we know that John Cena is defending that WWE television title inside this very ring. And we know that Daniel Bryan and John Cena have got a lot of personal beef with one another. And we know we're going to have this matchup one-on-one right now for this TV Championship belt. It all came down to when Daniel Bryan turned heel on John Cena on SmackDown on the 12th of May. And obviously, like a month later, this feud's been building up towards this matchup right here, right now, here tonight. And I cannot wait to see what is stored for us here as John Cena defends his title here against Daniel Bryan inside this very ring, fair and square. And John Cena, all the crowd love him, and they all love him a lot because of what he's done in the past. He's been winning championships all around, 16 times his career. He's the franchise player in the WWE. He does make-a-wishes for all the kids who are very ill and poorly. And this guy cares about the WWE Universe. And I know, hopefully, and I hope really, that Cena wins here tonight and retain the WWE Television Championship inside this very ring right here, right now. Introducing the challenger. I give to you weighing at 212 pounds, Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan at 212 pounds on our left. Introducing on our right, he is the WWE Television Champion, weighing in at 263 pounds, the champ, the franchise player of the WWE. I give it up to John Cena! And there you go. John Cena defending that WWE television title inside this very ring here at Money in the Bank pay-per-view. I know these two have been having a feud for the last whole month. It all came down to when Daniel Bryan has took it really personally against John Cena and turned on the crowd and on Cena when he took him out after the match against him on SmackDown after the Extreme Rules. But anyways, this match is going to be very personal between the two as we have Cena versus Daniel Bryan. And here we go. And let's get this match underway right now inside this very ring here tonight. And Cena scoop slam there onto Daniel Bryan. And now he measures up here on Daniel Bryan here. And now throws him into the corner, into the turnbuckle. And now elbow right into the side of the face there from John Cena. And now go for a cover here. 1, 2, kick out. He really tried though for the kick out. And now, nice stamps there from John Cena. He's strangling and choking the life out of Daniel Bryan right now. It looks like he's holding on very tightly there. And now, throws him into the corner, into the turnbuckle here. And now, Daniel Bryan throws John Cena there on head first into that turnbuckle. And now Daniel Bryan is pulling the arm and trying to dislocate John Cena's arm right there. And there you go. And now it looks like me that Daniel Bryan now is measuring, oh my god, stamping onto the hand of John Cena right there. Just stamping his hand. But anyway, now Daniel Bryan throws John Cena outside of the ring. And what a match we're having here, ladies and gentlemen, here tonight between the two inside this very ring. The referee's now trying to count these two out here. And now Cena, meanwhile, here picks up Daniel Bryan and slams him down onto the mat outside of the ring. And now meanwhile, Cena here throws him back into the ring. And that's a 4 count there from the ref. And now meanwhile here, Daniel Bryan. Oh, drop kick right into the head there. And a kick there from Cena right there into the head of Daniel Bryan. And now Cena kicks Daniel Bryan right into the back. And now, oh, he puts his hands right into the head of Daniel Bryan here. And now Daniel Bryan pulls Cena down onto the mat. And now he tries to pick him up here. Daniel Bryan right into the midsection here. And now another one in the midsection once more. Clothesline right there from Daniel Bryan there to John Cena. And now Cena catches his leg and pulls him down onto the mat right there. And now Cena's really having the advantage now onto Daniel Bryan as he's beating him down right here in the ring. And now, oh, that's a big move there from Cena. And now Daniel Bryan trips up John Cena right there in this match. And now Daniel Bryan here picks up here on Cena. Now the yes kicks. He's kicking onto the chest of John Cena. Another chest kick again. And now he's going to hit the kick right into the side of the face there, into the ear of John Cena. And meanwhile, Daniel Bryan is hitting some shots there to John Cena right now. Going for a cover. Is it going to be 1, 2? Oh, kick out there from Cena. He kicks out. He did give it a go though, but he kicked out. And now Daniel Bryan now picks up John Cena now. And now meanwhile here, Daniel Bryan. And now Cena out-muscles Bryan right now. And now John Cena now picks up here and drives him down with a power slam down onto the mat. And now Cena meanwhile here might go for a cover maybe. No, he doesn't. He just kicks him into the back of the head. But wait a second here. John Cena's going to do the 5-knuckle shuffle. You can't see him. 5-knuckle shuffle onto Daniel Bryan. And now meanwhile here, Cena now. Oh, treads onto the arm of Daniel Bryan. Is it going to be over? 1, 2. Kick out there from Daniel Bryan. He kicked out. Very close though in the match. And now meanwhile here, Cena now, what's he going to do here? Hit another 5-knuckle shuffle here for the second time in this match with Daniel Bryan. And right again with a 5-knuckle shuffle. And Cena now trying to pick up Daniel Bryan. He's trying to go for an attitude adjustment and he avoids it. And Daniel Bryan there punches John Cena right into the side of the face. And now Daniel Bryan there punches Cena right into the back. Right there, very nicely. Now going for a cover. Is it going to be over? 1. Kick out there from Cena. He kicks out from that. And now Daniel Bryan now picks up John Cena now and go for a slap right into the face. And now Bryan now picks up John Cena and tosses him onto the ropes, the top of the rope right there. Yes, 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 he's giving it all to the crowd. He's actually acknowledging the crowd after turning heel way back on May the 12th. I think he's trying to get the crowd to boo on Cena, but Cena's done a lot more than what compared to Daniel Bryan has done to the crowd. And meanwhile here, Daniel Bryan is going to hit it. Daniel Bryan with a knee right into the face there to John Cena, new champion. 1, 2, 3, and Daniel Bryan is the new WWE television champion, and his 10 months as TV champion comes to an end at Money in the Bank. He is your winner and new WWE television champion, Daniel Bryan. And Bryan wins here tonight and defeats Cena here at Money in the Bank. This match is a last man standing for the WWE Universal Championship. And here he comes, coming down to this ring right now for his matchup here against Braun Strowman. On SmackDown, these two have been feuding each other, building up towards this pay-per-view here at Money in the Bank. We all know the Great Khali attacked Braun Strowman backstage on SmackDown, and then it all came down to the reason why behind it he did that. It's because Braun Strowman apparently tried to provoke him backstage. And then, however, it was all announced by Adam Pearce, the general manager, that the Great Khali and Braun Strowman cannot lay a finger on Khali until tonight, right now in this very ring, when Khali goes toe to toe with Braun Strowman. And we know that he's walking down to the ring. We know that the great Khali, this could be his moment, this could be, because he failed to beat Braun Strowman at Extreme Rules for the WWE Universal Championship. But however, tonight, can Khali win on his second match with Braun Strowman? He might have lost to him at the Extreme Rules, but tonight, can it be him, be the last man standing inside this very ring? And can the referee count to 10 and Khali becomes the WWE Universal Champion? We'll find out if that's the case here tonight in this matchup between the great Khali and the monster among men, Braun Strowman. And now coming to the ring right now. And here comes the monster among men, Braun Strowman. And here he comes to the ring. And he walks down, Braun Strowman, with that Universal Championship gold on his waist. This guy won it at WrestleMania against Brock Lesnar. But tonight here at Money in the Bank, can he defeat Khali not once but twice? And we all know that he couldn't lay a finger at the great Khali during that brawl that Braun Strowman was involved in with the great Khali way back, a couple of weeks back. And it was Adam Pearce said that these two cannot lay a finger on one another until tonight at Money in the Bank. And hopefully, maybe, can the Braun Strowman end Great Khali's misery and beat him again like he did at Extreme Rules just a month ago on the 6th of May, and hopefully here tonight on the 17th of June. Okay, WWE Universal Championship will be defended inside this very ring here right now. Weighing in at 347 pounds, he is the Punjabi monster, the Great Khali. The Great Khali on our left. And introducing the champion, he is weighing in at 385 pounds. He is the WWE Universal Champion of the world, the monster among men, Braun Strowman. And Braun Strowman with that WWE Universal Championship in his hands. And will Great Khali get those hands here at this last man standing match here at Money in the Bank? It could happen, like what Braun Strowman did to him at Extreme Rules. Could be the exact same thing here tonight in this matchup here. And we'll find out if that's the case. That Universal Championship will be defended inside this ring right here, right now. And I know that Braun Strowman's got to watch his back. All the Great Khali must have watched their backs, because Rob Van Dam won the Money in the Bank briefcase earlier ago here on the show of Money in the Bank. And we know that he might even cash in on Braun Strowman or the Great Khali. Depends who leaves as champion here tonight. Or maybe he might cash in and make it a triple threat match. And meanwhile, the Great Khali there boots Braun Strowman right into the face right there. I don't think RVD is going to cash in here tonight. It's got to be very smart, he's got to be, because these two are monsters, Braun Strowman and the Great Khali. They weigh up to at least a combined 600 pounds, and that is massive on two individuals in this last man standing here tonight. And now Great Khali there gets hit there again in the face there by Braun Strowman. And now Braun Strowman out, another punch there to the face there, on the side of the face of the Great Khali. And now, oh my God, Braun Strowman there picks up the 300-pounder and tossed him from the top down onto the mat. And now Khali gets up very quickly and now throws Braun Strowman side across the ring. And these guys weigh a ton, they both weigh. And they're both taking out one another here right now. But don't you forget, we'll be back after commercial break between Braun Strowman and the Great Khali coming up next. And we're back off the commercial break, and Braun Strowman and the Great Khali are both taken out outside of the ring here in this last man standing match. And now Braun Strowman is going to do, oh my God, he's going to hit it. The monster slam down on the Punjabi monster, the Great Khali. And the referee now counting on the Great Khali because he's down and out in this last man standing match. And for the first time in this match so far that the referee's ever counted any of the two wrestlers involved in this last man standing. But meanwhile, however, Braun Strowman's got a steel chair in his hands, but he's waiting for the Great Khali to actually not respond on the count out, but the referee's going to have 9. And the Khali gets up, he does. And now Braun Strowman with that chair shot right into the head of the Great Khali. And that could have been over, it could have been. And that could have been 10 count right there, and Braun Strowman retains the title, but the Great Khali gets up before the 10 count, and now again, he's down and out again in this match, and the referee's now counting out here the Great Khali, here right now at Money in the Bank in this last man standing. And now that's now 8 now, and now Braun Strowman again here, he's going to hit another chair shot right into the head of the Great Khali again. And now Khali now going underneath the ring right now, he's looking for something. Is he going to? No, he's given up. Instead, Braun Strowman's going to get a steel steps from the corner. And now what's he going to do? With the steel steps, Braun Strowman is going to toss him with it. Braun Strowman. Oh my God, he's busted open the Great Khali. He's bleeding. He's busted open by the hands of Braun Strowman with that steel steps right across the head of the Great Khali. The Great Khali's got a big jaw and a big face and hits him with it, and he is busted open bleeding. Oh my God, what a match we're having here, ladies and gentlemen, in this last man standing match for the WWE Universal Championship. And maybe it could be over, it could be. Now Braun Strowman again just tossed that steel steps right into the Great Khali, and he tried to get up, he tried to there, and then Braun Strowman just tossed him that steel steps again into the back of the head of Braun Strowman. And then the referee now again is counting out here Braun Strowman. If he counts to 10, he wins. And now Braun Strowman's going to be a game of rounders right now, maybe on the Great Khali. He's got a baseball bat in his hand here, and he's waiting for the Great Khali to get up. If he does, and he's got up here, and now Braun Strowman with a baseball bat right in the head of the Great Khali, and that'll probably cause brain damage right there on Khali, on that assault there. What Braun Strowman just did there to the Great Khali, he's got to do everything what it takes him to actually retain the WWE Universal title here tonight. And now the Great Khali is back where he is, on the floor where he belongs. And the referee now has counted to 7 here, 8 right now, and now Khali now gets up. And now Braun Strowman, wait a second, Braun Strowman here, the baseball bat to Khali. Now Khali gets up, and now Khali snatches that baseball bat into the hands of Braun Strowman. And now Khali throws Braun Strowman to that security fence right there. And now Great Khali's now taking control for the first time this matchup here. And the Great Khali throws Braun Strowman into the ring right now in this last man standing. And it's now Braun Strowman now has got to get up, he has to, because it could be the Great Khali to win the match if the referee counts to 10. And now Braun Strowman now try and get up here. And now the Great Khali picks up Braun Strowman, tossed him down with a power slam. Is it over? Is it going to be? That's a 1 count right now. 2 count. He's got to get up, Braun Strowman, or else. Because it could be over, it could be the Great Khali. Now Braun Strowman trying to get up now. Now Khali picks up Strowman. And now meanwhile here, the Great Khali. Wait a second. Oh, power slam down the mat of the ring. And now referee now counting out here Braun Strowman. Now Braun Strowman gets up, he does very quickly. And the Great Khali trying to jump on Strowman. And then trying to go for a drop kick there from Braun Strowman, trying to drop kick the Great Khali. Now Khali meanwhile, and a big hammer clothesline there from Braun Strowman. His hands are like a hammer, right, and took out there on the Great Khali. And now Braun Strowman now, what's he going to do? He's picking up the big Great Khali down, and the big train drive down onto the mat there. And maybe this could be over if the referee counts to 10 here in this last man standing. And well, Braun Strowman looks very confident he does that. He wants to win the whole entire thing. And it looks like me that Braun Strowman is telling the Great Khali to get up here, it looks like. Why? You want to win the match, don't you? A big hammer clothesline once more. And that could be it. That could be right there. I don't think the Great Khali is going to get up, I don't think, from that. I think Strowman's just watching on very close up now. This could be over, this could be. And Braun Strowman retains the WWE Universal title here at Money in the Bank. And now Strowman now going to the top rope, he is here. the top of the turnbuckle. And now, elbow drop there to Strowman. Now Strowman again is on the mat. And that's a 1 count right now. Now Strowman now goes and gets up the top of the ring here. He's just waiting on for the Great Khali to actually get up. Because at the moment it looks like the Great Khali can't get up, I don't think. I think Strowman looks like he's probably won the match, but you can say that, but every time he's up to an 8 or 9 count, Khali gets up, look like he's doing right now, for example. And now big clothesline there from Braun Strowman once more in this match. And oh my god, he jumps on top of the ribs there of the Great Khali. Another one again onto the ribs of the Great Khali. Yeah, his big 300-pound weight onto that stomach there and those ribs of the Great Khali. He's doing more. Got to do more and more and more to hope the Great Khali fails here tonight in this matchup here in this last man standing. Another one again onto the ribs there of the Great Khali once more. And now, let's hope that's the case. But wait a second here. Oh, big boot there from the Great Khali. Now go on, Braun Strowman fights back, he does. And now Braun Strowman is measuring up here on the Great Khali. Is he going to do it? He's going to pick up. No! Big hammer fist right into the face there of the Great Khali. Now Braun Strowman's not finished just yet here. He might do it, but Khali there avoids it. And now Khali meanwhile here drops on his back right there. And now the Great Khali is going to hit the power slam. Power slam down to the 300-pounder Braun Strowman. This could be over, and this could be the Great Khali's moment to become the new WWE Universal Champion. He's got to get up, he has to. We're down to 4 count here for the referee, and now 5 from the referee. And Khali looks very confident he does that he's probably done it now. He's probably have to wait for the referee to count to 10. Is he going to get up? Is he going to? He's got to get up, Braun Strowman. He looks dead, he does. I don't think he's going to get up, I don't personally think. And he doesn't. And Khali wins. And he's the new WWE Universal Champion and defeats Braun Strowman here tonight. What a victory. And the Great Khali makes history and defeats Braun Strowman. And he's now the new WWE Universal Champion. He is your winner and new WWE Universal Champion of the world, the Great Khali. And the Great Khali wins and defeats Braun Strowman, his last man standing. He was the last man standing, a bruised Great Khali, but he doesn't care as long as he's the champ, and he wins here tonight as Universal Champion. We all know RVD won Mr. Money in the Bank briefcase over all the other 5 individuals involved in this matchup here at Money in the Bank, as RVD wins and he's got an opportunity to fight either the Universal Champion or the WWE World Heavyweight Champion of his choosing when he cashed in his Money in the Bank briefcase. But speaking of Money in the Bank matches, we've got women's Money in the Bank match starting right now in this very ring. And now let's get to the Money in the Bank matchup here. Women's Money in the Bank. And let's get it underway right now. Here comes Raquel Gonzalez representing Friday Night SmackDown. And she's got a chance to hopefully become Mrs. Money in the Bank after tonight's match right here, right now in this ring. And here she comes down to the ring right now, Raquel Gonzalez. And we know that she's been a former WWE Women's Champion in her own right. And she wants to hopefully win here and be the last female standing and hopefully cash in on the Women's Champion Asuka maybe. If that's the case, if she can win here tonight's Money in the Bank match, if that's possible. And there she is in the ring, Raquel Gonzalez. And this could be a very big matchup here, Money in the Bank. We know that earlier here tonight, Rob Van Dam became the winner and he won. He was the last man standing, he was. And he is obviously going to go on to hopefully cash his Money in the Bank briefcase in with the Universal Champion or the World Heavyweight Champion of his choosing. And now here comes to the ring right now. Here she comes. And that is going to be here right now, Candice LeRae coming down to this ring. And she was so close on winning the WWE National Women's Championship belt, the vacant National Women's Championship belt at WrestleMania, when she had an opportunity to face Sasha Banks. And Banks won that whole entire matchup. And she was the finalist, she was on that night. But hopefully here tonight, she might win the Mrs. Money in the Bank briefcase and may cash in on the National Women's Champion Becky Lynch, as she's now currently the champion right now after when Lynch won the title over Sasha Banks at Extreme Rules. But she will be involved in this matchup right here, right now, Money in the Bank, because she wants to be involved and cash in on Becky Lynch as well if she's got that opportunity to do so. But here right now tonight is a big matchup for Candice LeRae in her career, and can she become the last female standing at the top of the ladder and got the briefcase in her hand? And now here comes now to the ring. It's going to be the third participant in this Money in the Bank briefcase, and it's going to be the boss. Speaking of which, Sasha Banks. And Banks was the former National Women's Champion in her own right, as she defeated Candice LeRae at WrestleMania, and she was a champion for at least a month, and then Becky Lynch won it at Extreme Rules, and then she was involved in qualifying matches on Raw to get to this position where she is now in a match, in a Money in the Bank match here tonight. And maybe Banks could actually win here tonight and cash in her National Women's Championship belt for a whole year. They only got a year as Money in the Bank winner, because you only got a year to actually cash in against the champion of your choosing. So in a way, she'll be ahead of everybody else in the women's division if she wins here tonight the Money in the Bank briefcase, because she can cash in anytime, any place, anywhere, and she's obviously in front of everybody else in the queue to try and fight for Becky Lynch's National Women's Championship title. And there you go. But now here comes Sasha Banks' next opponent, will be involved in this Money in the Bank match with Candice LeRae and Raquel Gonzalez. It's Rhea Ripley. And here she comes to the ring right now, Rhea Ripley, and this is her mentality. Hopefully tonight she can win here over the other 5 participants in this Money in the Bank, and maybe she might be Mrs. Money in the Bank by the end of tonight. And here she comes to the ring right now. She is from Australia. Here comes Rhea Ripley, and she is ready to kick ass right here, right now, here tonight at Money in the Bank, because for her, she did very well to win in her qualifying match on Raw to earn her place here tonight in this Money in the Bank match here right now in the ring. And that pink briefcase above us in the arena's ceiling, that could be anyone's contract by the end of tonight. It could be Rhea Ripley's, it could be Banks's, it could be Raquel Gonzalez's, it could be Candice LeRae's, it could be anyone's. And I cannot wait to see who will leave here as Mrs. Money in the Bank of 2023. And now here comes the next participant involved in this Money in the Bank briefcase. Is Beth Phoenix, the Glamazon. And she qualified, of course, on SmackDown to earn her spot here tonight and earn the right to be involved in this Money in the Bank matchup. And she has won multiple Women's Championship belts throughout her career, but she never, ever, ever won a Women's Money in the Bank at all in her career. But tonight it could be her opportunity, it could be. And speaking about Beth Phoenix's husband, obviously the Rated R superstar Edge, he was involved in the Money in the Bank match earlier ago, but unfortunately he failed to win that briefcase, and RVD was the winner, unfortunately for that. But could Edge's partner Beth Phoenix win here tonight, this matchup right now in this very ring? That would be something. And now the last participant involved in this Money in the Bank briefcase match here, and here comes Carmella. And Carmella earned her right as well on SmackDown to earn the right to be here in this Money in the Bank matchup. And let's hope that she can win as well as she walks down to the ring. And let's see if that's the case for her. And we know Carmella, Beth Phoenix, Raquel Gonzalez, the 3 are representing SmackDown in this Money in the Bank match. And obviously we know that Rhea Ripley and Candice LeRae and Sasha Banks, the boss, all 3 of them are representing Monday Night Raw inside this Money in the Bank match. And we'll find out who will have that briefcase by the end of tonight's match right now. And you only got a year, up to a year, to decide to cash it in wherever, place, anytime, anywhere. and that could be any of the 6 female talents here inside this ring here in this women's Money in the Bank right here, right now, here tonight. Here we go, let's get this match on the way, and here we are, the 6 female talents, all 6 of them are involved in this matchup here at Money in the Bank. We've got Beth Phoenix, Candice LeRae, Rhea Ripley, Carmella, Raquel Gonzalez, and also Sasha Banks the Boss, as any of the 6 could be the winners and go on to win the Money in the Bank here tonight and could cash in on the National Women's Champion Becky Lynch or even the Women's Champion from SmackDown, Asuka. It could be any of those 2, could be on the threat, as any of the 6 could be the ones could cash in on their titles. And looks like Rhea Ripley's walking away from Carmella, and Rhea Ripley's rolling her back into the ring now. Oh, a leg drop there onto Candice LeRae right there. Now Raquel Gonzalez brings the ladder inside the ring right now in this matchup here right now here tonight. And now Rhea Ripley gets tossed outside of the ring. And now Candice LeRae goes after Rhea Ripley right now in this very ring here. And now looks like Carmella now has set up the ladder now inside the ring. And now Beth Phoenix now climbing on top of the ladder and trying to get that briefcase here. She's reaching for the briefcase. It could be it. It could be. And Raquel Gonzalez and Candice LeRae, 2 of them are trying to get her off of it before she actually wins the whole entire thing. And now LeRae now punches Beth Phoenix. And oh my God! She falls onto the ring right there, and the ladder just fell apart. And now meanwhile Phoenix now gets thrown outside of the ring there by Carmella, and now Raquel Gonzalez goes after here. Oh my God! Just tossed her onto that ladder, onto the back of Candice LeRae. That's definitely going to hurt. That's a career-threatening, a painful injury that could have been if things were seriously hurt there from Candice, but she's alright it looks like. And now meanwhile here we got Carmella just standing there for doing nothing, and got Beth Phoenix of course on the floor, while Rhea Ripley and Sasha Banks are fighting each other outside of the ring. And now elbow drop right there from Raquel Gonzalez. And now Rhea Ripley now gets a ladder inside of the ring right now, and she's going to mark up that ladder where she wants to put it to hopefully get the briefcase in this matchup right here, right now. Now Rhea Ripley's on top of the ladder here. She might get the briefcase, she might do. And now Sasha Banks joins in, and now Sasha Banks and Rhea Ripley going head to head on the top of the ladder right now. It could be any of the 2, could be Mrs. Money in the Bank. Oh my God! She just pushed Rhea Ripley off top of the ladder, and now Banks now, the Sasha Banks the boss, has got the briefcase, and she might win the whole entire thing. And Raquel Gonzalez pushes the ladder off, and Sasha Banks falls down, and a power drive down. And don't go anywhere guys, we're back after commercial break in this women's Money in the Bank match. And we are back after commercial break. Now Sasha Banks here. The bank statement on Rhea Ripley. The bank statement. Rhea Ripley's going to tap out, is she? Is she going to tap out on that choke? That's Sasha Banks going to do. And Rhea Ripley taps out. But this match is not a one-on-one match. It's a Money in the Bank match. So submissions and tap outs are all allowed in this match. And there'll be no wins at all from doing that. All you have to do to win this matchup is get that briefcase. All you need to do, get a simple briefcase from the ladder, get it, and then you won the whole entire thing. And now meanwhile here, Carmella now and Candice LeRae outside of the ring. Now Carmella there drops her leg down onto the arm of Candice LeRae. And now Raquel Gonzalez hits Carmella with that ladder. And now meanwhile here, Beth Phoenix now hits Raquel Gonzalez from that ladder. And now Beth Phoenix now sets up the ladder in the ring. And now Carmella and Beth Phoenix going at it toe to toe now. And now Carmella drops Beth Phoenix. Oh my God. But meanwhile here, Candice LeRae sneakily climbs up the top of the ladder with no one looking. And she might win the whole entire thing. LeRae's on her own. There's no one there to defend off of LeRae. And meanwhile, Carmella could do. But Beth Phoenix now punching Carmella in the face. And Beth Phoenix is not doing any favours by Carmella by trying to stop Candice from winning the briefcase here. But meanwhile, trying to stop here Candice LeRae, but Candice LeRae has got a briefcase and she wins! And she's Mrs. Money in the Bank. And all of the 5 female wrestlers involved in this Money in the Bank has failed to try and win the briefcase. And Lorraine wins. And the last female standing on top of the ladder and won the briefcase. And she's now Mrs. Money in the Bank because of it. Great victory it was there for Candice LeRae, and she outlasted all of the 5 who tried to win. They all failed, and LeRae wins here tonight, and congratulations to Candice LeRae. She is your winner, and Mrs. Money in the Bank, Candice LeRae. A huge congratulations there for Candice LeRae to actually win the Mrs. Money in the Bank. But now we're going to the main event here on the Money in the Bank pay-per-view. Is the WWE World Heavyweight Champion Ric Flair versus Sting for the WWE World Title. And let's get to the vignette before this iconic match begins. Nate, you won this gold before. I know this title means a lot to you. And also for me also as well, for winning this gold in the past. What about we give these people what they want? Bring the trip down memory lane one last time. If you defend that title at Money in the Bank as the Nature Boy Ric Flair versus Sting for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. If we both want to go out on a high like the good old days, I accept the challenge. Woo! This match is the main event of the evening, and it's for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Here comes Sting! This is it, the match is live here between the two in this main event. A huge big rivalry once upon a time in World Championship Wrestling still carries on to this day in 2023. And here comes Sting. This could be an opportunity for Sting to become the WWE World Heavyweight Champion here tonight if he defeats the Nature Boy Ric Flair. I know these two show a lot of mutual respect to one another, as those two went toe-to-toe in the ring throughout the last 30 odd years, or even more than that, probably 35 years since those two have been really batting out one another with the championships. You know, both were the ones who actually represented WCW really proudly, and now, obviously, 23 years later, since WCW was actually gone and died, those two are still left standing. And now they're both going to be in the ring right now for their WWE World Heavyweight Championship inside this very ring. And now here comes the challenger, the Nature Boy, Ric Flair. And here comes down the dirtiest player of the game, 17-time world champion, Ric Flair. And this match is going to happen. The fans want to see it. The people want to see it. I want to see it personally. And we're bringing the clocks back from the 90s now into 2023 at the Money in the Bank for the World Heavyweight Championship in the waist of Ric Flair. And we know that Ric Flair is a well-loved person, a well-loved wrestler. What he's done in the wrestling industry for 50 years as a professional, and hopefully he can carry out here tonight as a winner by beating Sting and retain the WWE World Heavyweight Championship against Sting. This is very massive, this is very important, and I really cannot wait to see what is stored for us inside this very ring here at Money in the Bank here tonight. And Ric Flair profiling, and the crowd are loving it. And this is going to be a real proper match between two icons in the same ring again in 2023 at Money in the Bank. And it's for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Introducing the challenger. He is weighing in at 250 pounds. Sting! Sting We're all shouting out Sting's name. This guy has got the opportunity here to become a world champion once again, like the old time's sake. Sting here tonight. And now introducing the champion. He is profiling. He is a wrestler who wrestled for 50 years in professional wrestling. He is weighing in at 243 pounds. The WWE World Heavyweight Champion, the Nature Boy, Ric Flair. Ric Flair with that title right there for one last time. It may be his one last time unless he wins here against Sting in this main event here tonight. And if one last time, he's going to give it to the referee. He's going to put that match right down the middle between Sting and Ric Flair. I can't wait for this iconic matchup, bringing back the memories, bringing back the past. And now we're going to settle things in the ring right now for this main event here at Money in the Bank. And we have Sting on our left, Ric Flair on our right. And here we go. And let's get this match underway. It's Sting versus Ric Flair, and it's live. And Ric Flair starting off quite well here. And now meanwhile Sting, oh my god, he picks up Ric Flair, and oh my god, the knee right into the balls of Ric Flair right there. And now he just tosses Ric Flair into the corner. And now Sting is pulling the arm of Ric Flair onto that rope right into the corner of the ring. And now elbow there from Ric Flair. He's fighting back here, the dirtiest player of the game. And now Ric Flair now showing some hits there, and the chops and the woo right there from right there to Sting. And now uppercut there from Ric Flair. And Ric Flair is a guy who's been there and done it. And he's still at the age of 74 years old. Still has been there and done it. And still wants to carry on performing in front of the crowd. And even said as well that he wants to wrestle to the day he dies. And that is motivation right there from Ric Flair. Who would die in a wrestling ring, who've actually loved their sport for quite a long time and really loves it and dedicate this sport throughout the years, and he wants to die in the ring, and that's what he wants to do, and that's his wishes. And now Sting right there gets pulled there by Sting, and now elbow there from Ric Flair there to Sting in the face, and a chop there onto Sting, and now Sting now elbow right into Sting's face right there, and up head first now onto the mat. And now Ric Flair now taking control of the match here at Money in the Bank. And the crowd are loving it. The crowd are loving it. Profiling. And now jump on top of Sting again there. And now Ric Flair there, the two arms just dropping onto the head of Sting. He's got to do everything what it takes to win here tonight, and he's got to do that. Now Sting now punches Ric Flair right into the head, and now Sting right there choking out Ric Flair on the mat. And now Ric Flair gets up, he does. And now Ric Flair clotheslines Sting across the face. And now Ric Flair right into the midsection. Now Sting right now going for a powerbomb attempt. Oh, Ric Flair really done well and countered right there from an attempt powerbomb there from Sting. And now Sting meanwhile just punching him right into the back. And now Ric Flair's going to the top of the ring. And now Sting gets, jumped there by Ric Flair. Now pinfall. Sting might get pinned here. He might retain the title. And Sting kicks out. He kicks out here. And now Ric Flair is on top of Sting. And now Sting meanwhile, another elbow there into the jaw of Sting right there. And he's carrying on hurting him in this match. He wants to win this match and retain the WWE World Heavyweight title here tonight. Be my guest. And now Ric Flair now. Another one again onto Sting once again here. What a respectful matchup between the two individuals. Have been there and done it through the years between each other. And now Sting now throws Ric Flair into the corner of the ring. And a Sting is splashed right onto Ric Flair. And that old body of his. And now, Sting now gets tripped up by Ric Flair. And obviously Ric Flair won the title way back at Extreme Rules to Bobby Lashley, the Almighty. And meanwhile here, Sting with a tombstone power driver onto Ric Flair. And now Ric Flair gets up quickly. And now meanwhile here, now Sting. Wait a second now. Now fight back there from Ric Flair. And now Sting meanwhile here, this could be it. Sting, Scorpion Death Drop on Ric Flair. Is he going to be over? New World Champion. 1, 2... kick out there from Ric Flair. That could have been a 3 count. That could have been all over right there. But Ric Flair kicked out. He's shown a lot of determination right there, I've got to say. And now he's just caught his leg right there. And Ric Flair pulls him down onto the mat. And Ric Flair has done well to actually kick out from that Scorpion Death Drop. I think he knows how to kick out from that because he's done it before in the past. A DDT there from Ric Flair. And now Ric Flair, meanwhile, here, going to go for a cover maybe in this respective matchup between the two. And now Ric Flair gets up very quickly, he does. And now Sting now throws some hits there to Ric Flair's head. And now Sting now fights back. And now Ric Flair, oh my god, he trips up Sting. And there you go, Ric Flair now, meanwhile, no. And now Ric Flair now picks up Sting. Oh my god, no! Is it going to be? Is it going to be the figure four? The figure four submission hold on to Sting. Is he going to tap out? Is Ric Flair going to win the matchup? The figure four on Sting, like the old time's sake. It could be over right there. It could be done. And Ric Flair wins and submits and makes Sting tap out here tonight at Money in the Bank and retains the WWE World Heavyweight title. What a victory for the Nature Boy Ric Flair, and defeats Sting very respectively here tonight. And here's your winner, Ric Flair. Ric Flair wins and retains the title. It looks like it's a bit of sportsmanship between the two icons, and now look like they're going to show some mutual respect to one another like the old time's sake. We've seen this handshake a few often between the two through the years, and there you go. That is respect there between the two here. Sting and Ric Flair in the middle of this ring, sharing the same ring together and the spotlight together. But Ric Flair was victorious and wins it tonight in this matchup here against Sting. But hold on a second, wait a second, Paul Heyman! Oh my god, a kendo stick into the head of Ric Flair, but oh my god, don't you dare say it's all been a setup here. It looks like Paul Heyman has hit a kendo stick into Ric Flair, and now RVD, Paul Heyman's former guy at ECW, is cashing his Money in the Bank briefcase in on Ric Flair. Oh my god, he won Money in the Bank earlier here tonight, he did, and now he's going after the defenseless Ric Flair. I can't believe it. RVD cashes Money in the Bank briefcase on the same night that he won it earlier here tonight, and he's beating down Ric Flair. And now RVD is going to the top rope here. RVD, oh, leg on Ric Flair. Is it going to be a cover? Is it going to be over? 1, 2, 3, and RVD wins, and he wins the matchup here, and he's now the new WWE World Heavyweight Championship. I cannot believe it. And looks like Paul Heyman is clapping and cheering on RVD, the former mentor. Oh, and looks like RVD is telling Paul Heyman to get a steel chair from underneath the ring, it looks like, and don't say he's just turned on the crowd. It looks like RVD and Paul Heyman are together, and he's got a steel chair in his hands, and he's telling the referee to back off. And now RVD now with a steel chair, and he's assaulting Ric Flair with a steel chair, and he's continuing constantly hitting him, and he's telling, looks like Paul Heyman's asking RVD, like, can I have a go with that steel chair? And now Paul Heyman now with a steel chair here onto Ric Flair. What is going on here? I don't know why RVD is actually sucking up to Paul Heyman. I do not know why, and that is that. And there you have it, the new WWE World Heavyweight Champion. And that's all we have time for here tonight. What a poor night it's been here in WWE. And that's congratulations to RVD, I suppose. And that's all from us, from Martin Cole, Brian Saxon, Corey Graves. And we'll see you on Raw in 2 days' time. We're going to find out what's really happening between Paul Heyman and RVD. But until then, good night.